Hooty hoo, all my listing legends. Today we're going to talk about how to create a super life as a realtor. Now, as a realtor, we sell houses. That's what we do. But that's not really what we want to create. We don't want to spend our whole life selling houses. We sell houses so that we can create the life that we want. Now, the life that we want takes a lot of money, and selling houses should be making us a lot of money. But you know what? The average agent only makes about $50,000 a year. Now, if you're an average agent, that's not going to create a super life for you. So you're going to have to think about how to scale your business. You see, real estate, it's a business, and you want to scale your business. You don't want to get stuck as an average agent at $50,000 a year. That's just not going to cut it. Now, some people say, well, maybe if I, increase my income by 10%. 10% not going to cut it. You're making $50,000 a year, $55,000 a year is not going to do it. You need to scale your business. You need to multiply it. You need to get it up to the $300,000, the $500,000 level. If you're at $50,000 going to $500,000, that would be 10x, right? And that's what you need to do. You need to scale your business. You see, $500,000, now that can create a super life for you. Now, if you don't know how to create a super life with $500,000, well, you may have bigger problems than just figuring out how to sell houses for other people. But anyways, so let's move forward. A lot of people are saying, but Mike, the market's really like not doing that well right now. How can I 10x my business? How can I go from 50,000 to 500,000? Look, you can make excuses, and the excuses may be valid. Maybe the market's not doing well in your area right now, but that's not going to help your life out. You have to figure a way to get to that next level, right? Now, most agents, they just fall back and they just settle for being average. An average agent, once again, makes about $50,000. That is not a super life. You want to be done with average. You want to move on to getting a super life. You want to work towards your potential. And believe me, your potential is way more than $50,000. I mean, I can teach an 8th grader how to make the $50,000 as a real estate agent, but he couldn't do it in my state because you got to be 18 years old. So once you're 18 years old, you better be making $50,000 if you're a real estate agent, or you're going to either have to get out of the business, but you should stay in the business and find a way to scale. Now, a lot of people, they try to seek this thing called balance in their life. Everybody talks about having life balance. You want your relationships to be good, your business to be good. You want to get to the gym so you can be physically good. Look, you're concentrating on the wrong thing at the beginning. At the beginning, you have to concentrate on creating production. Once you have the production, once you have the money, then you can go and seek after that balanced life that you want. But until you get that production, you should not be seeking after that balanced life. You should become obsessed with production. You see, it takes a lot of energy to get to that level of the 300,000, 400,000, 500,000. It's going to take all your time, all your energy to build the systems that are necessary. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the systems. Now, you will go to some of these real estate companies. I mean, they don't have the systems that are going to get you to the next level. They're going to create an average agent. Look around you in your office. Most of the agents are average. Now, sure, you probably have that one guy that really works the system and agrees with them, and he's very successful. But most agents, they're very average agents. Now, when I was working for regular companies in the real estate industry, I was a below average agent. So I made the average come down, actually. I was below average. I wasn't even making $50,000 a year. I'd be lucky if I'd get one sale a year. Maybe, two would have been a good year. But you see, their system did not work for me. I worked their system. I made the calls. I went and knocked on the doors, but it didn't work. It's just not what I wanted to do. I was a failure. I was basically a failure when I was doing this, right? But then I created my own system, and once I started to follow my system, I become successful. Now, my system system. It involves postcards is where a lot of my clients come from. But these aren't just any postcards. They're great big jumbo postcards, and I don't pay for them. I get the businesses to run ads on the back, and they pay for them. It costs me absolutely nothing. And then people call me. You see, I was very shy, very introverted. I couldn't go out there and knock on the doors. I hated that. If that was my life, I would just as soon end my life, go into a different industry. And that's actually what I did. I went into the printing industry for a while, and that's how I discovered the postcard business. And I found out that I was selling a lot of postcards to real estate agents, and some of them were getting a lot of calls. They were getting the come list me call. I was going, this is a good idea, but I can't afford to send out the postcards. So I had to come up with another system that paid for the postcards. And that system, I explain it all. If you go to listinglegend.com, I'll give you the system for free. Now, maybe it's not the system for you. Maybe you want to stay on the path that your real estate company gives you and become that average agent. But if you want to get to that next level where you're getting up to the $300,000, $400,000 level, you might want to go to listinglegend.com and check out that system and see if it doesn't agree with you more. It agreed with me, and that's what it made me do better. You see, I set my targets up higher then, and you got to set your targets higher. If you're shooting for $50,000 a year, your target's way too low. You got to shoot for at least $300,000 a year, and you're going to make it, but you got to live it. You got to become obsessed with it, and you got to do the work. It's not easy at the beginning. I'll be the first to admit that, but after you get the system set up in place, it's a piece of cake. You can go on vacation and watch your business run like clockwork, right? But the thing is, you have to become that rainmaker. And once you get the rainmaker, the marketing in place, well, once again, you got people that will sell the houses for you. That's not hard to do, right? But you have to master a system that works. Now, if you master a system that doesn't work, well, like the ones that they give you, like picking up the phone and dialing for dollars, well, that's not going to work for you. But if you master a system that puts you in control, then you can control where your listings are coming from. You can control how much money you're making, how much money goes into your pocket at the end of each month, at the end of each year, and it won't be $50,000 at the end of the year. No, you'll be scaling your business. You'll be building it up, $200,000, $300,000, $400,000. You'll be building that system, and it won't take you as long as you think. It's actually quite simple once you get the system in play. You see, you're responsible for your life. You only get one life, right? Now, I suggest that you commit to making it a super life. And I commit that you should start the super life today, right? I mean, put it all out there on the line. Become obsessed. You only get this one life. I mean, take the leap. I just check it out. Just check it out. Just go to listinglegend.com, put in your name and email. I'll send you the system for free. You can see if it's right for you. You can see if it works better than what you're doing. Maybe what you're doing will get you to that $50,000 a year level. But if you want to get to that next level, if you want to scale that business, if you want to grow an actual business, see, a lot of agents, they don't have a business. What they have is a job, and they go into work every day. They go into their job. But it's not a business. You got to build a business to get to that top level. I mean, do it for yourself. Do it for your family. Just do it to have that super life. And you will life just gets so much more fun. With more money you're making, the more fun it gets. And people say it's lonely at the top. It's really not. That's where all the fun starts. I'm telling you. Just get out there. Have a great day, everybody. Go get some listings. I'm Tall Mike. I hope we talk again real soon. Bye-bye now.